Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. I want to play for you some talk clips here of Dennis Itumbi and President William Samoei Arap Ruto in regards to Morara's civic education across the country. First of all, let us listen in to Dennis Itumbi. I want you guys to pay very close attention to what Dennis Itumbi is trying to say in this clip.
Yeah, Morara is actually reminding us the tragic events that happened to this country between 2018 and 2022, when a deputy president, having been assured by the programs of government, went ahead and launched several projects that were in the budget, and after launching them, they defunded the projects officially because of political competition. People forgot about the effect of these programs on the people of Kenya, and instead, as a government then, defunded those projects led by a one-time Minister for Interior, Fred Matiang'i, who went, if you go back to your archives, you'll see the videos of him saying, we won't fund those projects. So they officially defunded projects that were already budgeted and programmed under the manifesto of Jubilee then, where the deputy president belonged. So now he's president, and those projects are part of the plan. And I think Morara is doing a good job at campaigning for William Ruto to be president in 2027, because I can assure you all what he has done is put an encyclopedia or a work plan of the programs that William Ruto will have completed by 2027 in their majority. So that then in 2027, I hope Morara will go around and say, I'm sure what the script he will use then, and I can help him with an opening remark, will be, I said this and government did, because government will actually do. I love what he's doing. It is good to put government into account. It is good to put us under account. The only thing is, let him keep it as factual as he has kept it. Let him not go into the gray area of lies, which he hasn't done so far. If he keeps it factual, I love it, because I can assure you, those projects will be completed.
All right. Thank you very much, Dennis, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much. You are not too tough. Thank you very much.
Next time.
All right.
All right.
Let me ask you, do you believe that Dennis Itumbi is supportive of Morara's activities across the country? Do you believe Dennis Itumbi is sincere in his speech? Now let us listen in to the president.
So that conversation as to this road was promised, has not been built. That road is ongoing, but slowly. That road is going on well. That conversation about issues, development in our country is a very, very positive conversation. It is the conversation that I always wanted Kenya to have. Not a conversation about our ethnicities or our differences in religion or other sectarian interests. I am very proud that we are having, as a country, the right conversation.
That is President William Samoei Arap Ruto. The truth of the matter is that the president was responding to Morara's civic education across the country. Morara has been going across the country exposing stalled projects. And Kenya Kwanza government is getting worried about his activities. And yesterday, Morara was in Juja. And the reception he got in Juja shocked Kenya Kwanza. And Kenya Kwanza are in panic. And that rally is going to form the basis of this analysis. First of all, let us watch Morara in Juja, because that was the first time he was using the public address system, which was brought to him by Kenyans. That was the first time he was also using the public address system brought to him by Kenyans. Let us listen into Morara so that we can analyze why that Juja rally is sending panic into Kenya Kwanza and William Ruto.
Woi, niko Juja na watu wanalia. Woi, niko Juja, watu wanalia, Ruto atatumaliza. Woi, tuko Juja, Ruto atatumaliza. Woi, tuko Juja, Ruto amenyonga watoto. Woi, tuko Juja, Ruto amewachilia fisi na kula watu. Woi, Ruto ameandika wezi kwa serikali wamsaidie kuiba. Woi, niko Juja, Ruto ameharibu uchumi, watu wanalia, hakuna pesa. Woi! Woi! Hey! 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 Watu wa Juja nataka msikie hivi. Kiwa na mchumba wako mnachumbiana mmeenda date, mueleze kwamba mambo ya Ruto hatutaki. Na kama kwa bahati ya Mungu atafika 2027, tutamsafirisha nyumbani bila pole yoyote. We will take William Ruto home without apology. Huyo mtu, mambo ya kupigia mtu kwa sababu ni wa kwetu imekwisha. Hatutapiga tena kura ati kwa sababu mtu anatoka kwetu, ati kwa sababu yeye ni wa kabila yetu. Tumejua kwamba wetu ndio wanatukula sana. Mimi nataka niwaambie hivi watu wa Juja. Mambo ya dhuraku komera imekwisha. Kutoka sasa tutapima viongozi na matendo. Na matendo ya William Ruto ni uuaji na wizi na uongo. Anasema tumetenga, tumepanga, tumehakikisha. Hapa vile vile tushaweka mpango ingine. Mimi nitazungumza na huyo mjumbe wenu. Hawa nilikuwa nimeweka pesa lakini wakaleta kisirani. Kwa hii finance bill inakuja, mimi nitaweka pesa ingine ili hawa vijana waweze kupata kazi. Anasema anawajengea nyumba 160,000 ati affordable housing. Na ameumiza uchumi, hatuna pesa. Anataka tutoe wapi pesa ya kununua nyumba? William Ruto anatuzia bed sita Kirinyaga housing program 1.7 million. Kuna mtu wako hapa anaweza nunua nyumba ya 1.7 million? Na kama akona uwezo atainunua Kirinyaga? Anatujengea ama anatuibia? Ni mwizi ama si mwizi? William Ruto asituuzie uoga. Kenya ni home. Kenya ni nyumbani. Na William Ruto akona kura moja hapa Kenya. Hana kura zaidi ya moja, akona kura moja peke yake. Sisi ndio tulimpea urais na tunaweza itoa kwa mikono yake. The people of Kenya are supreme. When the cause is just. Nyinyi watu wa Juja mtakubali? Mimi nataka niwaambie hivi. Nikisema Ruto lies, mnasema all the time. Ruto lies and all the time. And
For those who've been following this channel, some 2 days ago, I conducted an opinion poll on this platform. And that opinion poll had 3 people: Kalonzo Musyoka, William Ruto, and Morara Kebaso. I had asked Kenyans who they would vote for as their preferred presidential candidate. Morara got the highest number of votes. And we are seeing Kenyans embracing Morara. When he called for support to purchase the public address system, Kenya Kwanza sponsored bloggers to attack him. But Kenyans, in their numbers, sent money to him. Within no time, he had raised enough money to buy the public address system. He had raised enough money for his vehicle, and he had also raised enough money to begin or to kickstart his political journey across the country. So yesterday he was in Juja, and the rally in Juja has surprised majority of Kenyans, and Kenya Kwanza is actually in panic. In this video, I want to explain to you guys why Kenya Kwanza is in panic over Morara's political activities in Juja yesterday. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take the opportunity to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. Why do you think Kenya Kwanza is actually worried after Kebaso stormed Juja yesterday? Number one, from the way he was received, a perception is being created or advanced that William Ruto is losing or has lost the mountain. The truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua has kicked William Ruto out of the mountain. That is a fact we can't deny. The other fact is that the mountain, as much as they've left William Ruto, they still don't know where to join. None other than Jeremiah Kioni once reminded us that the mountain has left Kenya Kwanza. But they have not joined Azimio, or they had not joined Azimio by that time, even now. So where are they? It means they were just somewhere hanging. And the perception that the mountain, William Ruto has lost the mountain, is now reinforced because Morara is just an outsider coming to the mountain. And he was attacking William Ruto. And the residents who voted for William Ruto to the last man were simply just clapping for him. If there's one thing William Ruto would not want to happen, is the perception to be created that he has lost the mountain. As a matter of fact, you've also realized that William Ruto has engaged or unleashed Kimani Ichung'wah and his allies to attack Rigathi Gachagua because Rigathi Gachagua is being blamed for the loss of grip by William Ruto in the mountain. So they are worried because a perception is being created that Ruto has lost the mountain. That is number one. Number two, after the Juja rally, which was well received, well attended. In fact, if you paid close attention to Morara when he was speaking and the reaction from the residents, it was clear that they were connecting. And that's a very good momentum for Morara's future activities across other countries. If, for example, he had gone to Juja and people didn't respond, you would have said, okay, Mama Mboga were there selling their stuffs, they were not bothered. But Mama Mbogas actually closed whatever they were doing to pay attention to what Morara was saying. So it means the next day, if Morara were to go to another place, because this is how he began it, Morara just identified some projects, which was told, he talked about it, posted on his social media handles. It blew up. He went to the next one, blew up. He went to the next one, he blew up. And Kenyans now started demanding. Kenyans also started copying whatever he was doing. Kenyans started demanding him to go other places. He came to Nyanza when the president was here. And that's why the statement by Itumbi doesn't make sense to me. Kabonyo Kanyagwala, where Morara was launched by the president this year. Immediately he left, the contractor left. So Dennis Itumbi cannot lie to Kenyans, in my view, that those stall projects began when Uhuru Kenyatta was the president. There are so many projects William Ruto has actually launched himself, and Morara has highlighted them. But nothing has happened when the president was the president and is still the president. So it's going to create momentum for him across the country. And before everybody knew, I want to tell you something, that there's something people are underrating here, that the Gen Zs will go back to their tribal cocoon. They will go back, but not all of them. Majority of them will not. Number three, it also sends a warning to Kenya Kwanza that Kenyans are actually behind this civic education by Morara. They are following them. That's why Morara just went there, popped up out of his vehicle, and everybody recognized him. The advantage of this civic education is that they are opening the eyes of Kenyans. No government would want their citizen to have their eyes opened. They would rather have the citizen live in darkness. And Morara is lighting light in the room. And that is something Kenya Kwanza would not want to happen. And lastly, the question about who is behind Morara is also worrying Kenya Kwanza. That is a fact. They are worried, like, you know, this guy, who is behind him? Who is the force? So they've tried propaganda, is not working. I don't know where Morara is. In one of my previous videos, I think it was yesterday or yesterday, but one, I offered my unsolicited advice to Morara. And I told him to do certain things and not to do certain things. There are things he need to do, some he need to avoid. Like I want to advise Morara, please do not go to these towns at night. Please. Morara, if you're listening to me, or if someone is close to him, you can even crop this part and relate to Morara. Please do not hold these activities at night. Yesterday you were in Juja at night. Please don't. These people are lethal. They are dangerous. And they don't give a hoot. They'll hurt you. They'll harm you at night. Wefanya mambo zako mchana. Wachana na usiku. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.